Games Open Workout 17.1 is 5 rounds of dumbbell snatches and burpee box jump overs. Men use a 50-pound dumbbell and a 24-inch box. Women use a 35-pound dumbbell and a 20-inch box. This workout has a 20-minute time cap. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete may reach down and snatch the dumbbell from the ground to begin the first round. For each rep, the athlete must alternate arms. Once 10 reps have been completed, the athlete moves to the box for 15 burpee box jump overs. With the box jump overs completed, the athlete returns to the dumbbell for round 2. This time, 20 snatches and 15 burpee box jump overs are performed. Rounds 3, 4, and 5 are done in the same manner, with the repetitions of snatches increasing by 10 reps with each new round. The athlete's score is their time to complete all 5 rounds. If the time cap expires before all the work is completed, then the athlete's score will be the total number of repetitions completed within the 20-minute window. Note the time after each completed set of burpee box jump overs, as this will be used as a tiebreaker. Every repetition of the snatch starts with the dumbbell on the ground and finishes overhead. At the bottom of the movement, both heads of the dumbbell must touch the ground. The dumbbell must be lifted overhead in one motion. At the top, we need to see the arms, hips, and knees fully locked out with the dumbbell clearly over the profile of the athlete's body. Once the athlete has reached lockout, the repetition will count. The athlete may choose to do a split-style snatch. However, both feet must return back under the athlete's body while locking out for the rep to count. Athletes must alternate arms after each repetition and may not alternate until a successful rep is achieved. If the athlete moves the dumbbell to the opposite hand without setting it down, touch and go is permitted. The non-lifting hand or forearm may not be in contact with the body during the repetition. Prior to beginning the workout, mark a long line on the floor and place the box on the middle of the line. This will be used to ensure the athlete maintains the proper orientation during burpees. Each repetition of the burpee box jump over starts with the athlete facing the box while touching their chest and thighs to the ground, and finishes with them jumping over the box. To ensure the athlete remains perpendicular to the box on each rep, the center of the athlete's chest must be on the line, and the feet and hands must be straddling the line at the bottom. A 2-foot takeoff is always required, and only the athlete's feet may touch the box. There is no requirement to stand tall while on top of the box. The athlete may jump on top of the box using a 2-foot landing, then jump or step off to the other side, or the athlete may jump completely over the box. If jumping over the box, the feet must go over the box, not around it, and the athlete must use a 2-foot landing. Each rep is counted when the athlete lands on the opposite side. For complete event descriptions, as well as information about scaled, masters, and teenagers, go to games.crossfit.com.
Hi, I'm Nicole Carroll, Director of Training and Certification for CrossFit, back again with some tips for the Open. 17.1, here we see dumbbell snatches and burpees. First time we're seeing dumbbells in an open workout, 35 for women, 50 for men as prescribed. We've got 5 rounds. Burpees stay consistent at 15 reps per round. Dumbbell snatches start at 10 and increase by 10 every round all the way up to 50. After warming up for this one, thinking through it a little bit, there's a few main things that I'm considering. Number 1 is absolutely pacing. two big hip opening movements, full body movements, you're going to be managing metabolic distress. The way you manage that is by pacing. I might start a little quicker on the burpees than I know I'm going to end up, just because the sets are small and I want to squeeze out a little bit of time there. But I'm not going to go so fast I put myself in a deficit, and it could be by the second round that I'm already slowing down into a more steady pace on the burpees. I'd like to try the snatches by switching hands on the way down versus on the ground. I think that'll be a little bit quicker. I'm not super well versed in that though, so I had to practice it in my warm-up. I started with the 20s and then I worked my way all the way up to the 35s. What I realized when I was doing that is I can't rush these. I can go at a steady clip, but I'm gonna have to maintain some composure and really think about what I'm doing with my hands on the way down. So I just finished this one. My time was 16:41 and it was a doozy. It got very, very hard. Basically, the workout started right around the 30s and some of my plan went right out the window. This one really caught up with me metabolically, and I was switching hands on the way down all the way up until about the mid-30s, and then I had to change to just switching on the ground. One of the things you can do is check out my time on this, and then also check out my profile, and if you, compared to me, look much more metabolically competent, potentially go into the workout switching in the air on the way down just like I did, and maybe you can maintain it. I think the best athletes will definitely be able to maintain that throughout the workout. If you look at my profile and relative to me, you feel like, hey, I'm just not there, I actually recommend starting on the sets of 10 with just quick changes from the ground. There's really not a lot gained by switching in the air unless you can maintain it throughout most of the workout. My burpees got very slow as expected, and I just tried to breathe on those and stay steady. Tried really hard to pick up the pace at the very end, but really kind of felt like a wounded animal. I mean, it's those sets of 50s are a huge challenge. Definitely a mental challenge, so just stay tough throughout this one. Go get them, and good luck.